Hello dear students, warm greetings for the day. We are here for a geography class where we were doing the life in the temperate grassland, where we have already discussed about the prairies, and today we will be discussing about the veld. Now, the temperate grassland, they are found in South Africa. It is just below the Tropic of Capricorn. And this region, it has a lot of plateaus which are ranging from, you can say, 600 meter to 1100 meter. I will show you the physical features on a map now. Let us just have a map. See, this is the map. Here you can see in this map on the eastern side it has Drakensberg mountain, and the western it has Kalahari desert. Are you able to locate that? See here the Kalahari desert, here the Drakensberg mountain. Okay, these were the physical features, the places or the physical features that surrounds the well. Now apart from this, here the Orange and Limpopo rivers along with their tributaries drain the region. So what we understood in the well, let us just recall it once again. Wells, they are found in South Africa, which are surrounded by Drakensberg mountain on the east and Kalahari desert on the west. Then the river, that is Orange and Limpopo rivers, they along with the tributaries drain the region. This was about the location and extent of the well. Okay, this map we have already discussed. Now we will be having a look on the climatic conditions of the well. Now talking about the climatic conditions, this region it experiences a mild climate. Now why do you think it experiences a mild climate? What is the reason behind it? See, the most important, the basic reason behind having a mild climate is that it is next to the Indian Ocean. Okay, so here the winters are cold and dry, and the temperature it vary between 5 degrees Celsius and 10 degrees Celsius, and July is the coldest month here. Now since the region it is in the temperate zone, summers are short and warm. Now why do I say that since it is in the temperate zone, summers are short and warm? Any specific reason behind it? You all have already studied about the heat zones in class 6. You all have studied about the torrid zone, you all have studied about the temperate zone, you all have studied about the frigid zone, right? You all have studied what happens in these three zones. Then when I was starting life in the tropical and subtropical region, there also I gave you a brief idea about the zone. So why here? Why the region is in temperate zone, so summers are short and warm? I believe you all know the reason behind this. Why? Because sun rays does not fall directly on the temperate zone. Okay, that is why the summers are short and warm. Then the most of the rainfall which happens here, the rain which falls here during the summer. In fact, droughts can also be there during the month of June, July and August. Okay, droughts can be here in during these months. This was about the climatic conditions. Next come the flora and fauna. Due to semi-arid climatic conditions, there are limited forests in this region. Semi-arid means those regions which have light rainfall. Here in the bush veld we can find red grass, and in the high veld we can find acacia and marula. Okay, these have pasted pictures of the acacia trees. I have pasted pictures of the marula trees. Then when I talk about the animals, the main animals which are found here are lions, leopards, cheetahs and kudus. I have also pasted here the picture of kudus. Alright. So this was about the flora and fauna of the veld. Now talking about the people and their economic activities. What are the activities of the people who stay here? The first of all, veld is more suitable for cattle rearing than for the cultivation. Here again it has a reason that why is it suitable for cattle rearing. here the soil that is not very much fertile. Now, since the soil is not fertile, it is more used for cattle rearing. Okay, this is the first thing, that one thing that happens here. Then there is a lot of barren land here. So, wherever the land is fertile, crops are grown. Here in the well, a lot of land, due to its climatic conditions, we can say it is barren. Okay, nothing, the soil is also not fertile, land is also barren. Now, wherever the land is fertile, wherever the soil is fertile, crops are grown over there. Then the main crops which are grown here are maize, wheat, barley, sugarcane and potatoes. Okay, this was about the crops. Apart from this, sheep rearing is the most important occupation for the people. Okay, sheep rearing, which is mainly for wool. In fact, this you shall know that South Africa, it is the second largest exporter of merino wool and also the largest producer of mohair on the world. Now, what is mohair? I said that it is the largest producer of mohair in the world. Mohair, it is a fabric which is made from the hair of Angora goat. Okay. Then one more important thing to know here is that, well, it is rich in minerals. Gold and diamond, they have attracted Europeans to South Africa. Apart from this, iron and steel industry also developed after the discovery of iron ore and coal. Then Johannesburg, it is an important industrial and commercial center which is also the gold capital of the world. Clear? Johannesburg. This was about the people and their economic activities. Now, before giving you this assignment, let us just have a quick recap of what we did in the chapter today. See, earlier I have already given you a brief description. This will be the last video for this chapter. We started this chapter with a small video on the introduction, that what are we going to study in this chapter. There I explained you about temperate grasslands. Then in video number 2 we discussed in detail about the prairies. Okay. Today we covered about the world which is in South Africa. Here I told you with the help of the map regarding the places or the mountains which surround South Africa. Okay, so here, well, it is found in South Africa, which is surrounded by the Drakensberg mountain on the east and the Kalahari desert on the west. This I have already shown you through this map. Then we move to the climatic conditions, where I told you that this region experiences the mild climate. Okay, here the winters that are cold and dry, summers are short and warm. Now, why mild climate? Because it is next to the Indian Ocean. Why summers are short and warm? Because here the sun rays do not fall directly, because it lies in the temperate zone. Okay, and in fact the rain, it falls during the, most of the rain it falls during the summer. Then we move towards the flora and fauna. Okay, in flora and fauna I told you that there are very limited forests here. That is because of the semi-arid climatic conditions. Then there are few trees which grow here, which are acacia. Okay, I told you about acacia. Then I told you about marula. Then I also mentioned about few important animals which are found here. Then we move to people and their economic activities. So, what was the first thing that I told here? I told you that well is more suitable for cattle rearing. Okay. Then there was one more thing which I told you here. I told you about the sheep rearing. Okay. Then I told you about the iron ore and minerals. Then I also told you about the gold. Okay, I told you that here Johannesburg, which is an important industrial and commercial center, it is also the gold capital of the world. Clear? I hope you all have understood this topic well, very nicely. Please go through the video once again if you are still having any confusion. Okay, now a short assignment based on the video. So, here you have to answer first question, that is, name the main animals found in the well. We have already discussed about the flora and fauna, where I have also told you the main animals which are found here that you have to mention. Second, why is veld more suitable for cattle rearing? This also we have discussed. You just have to recall what reason I gave you that veld is more suitable for cattle rearing. Question number 3, name the mountain which surrounds the veld on the east. Okay, so you only have, we discussed about the physical features, we discussed about the places which surrounds it. So you only have to tell that mountain which surrounds the veld on the east. Alright, this was all for the day. With this, our chapter is over. I believe you all have understood thoroughly about this chapter. You have understood the two aspects of this chapter, the prairies and the veld, nicely. Still, if you are having any confusion, if you will replay the video, I believe you will be able to understand everything. Everything I have explained in a very simple way so that you can understand that. Okay. We will be meeting again very soon with a new chapter. Till then, all of you take care. Bye bye.